Each year, over 100 billion eggs are produced in the United States, requiring millions of hens. We visited a poultry farm to understand how eggs are formed and processed. Production begins with hens specifically bred for laying, housed in buildings designed for comfort and maximum output. The process starts in the hen house, where chickens begin laying eggs at 19 weeks old. Around 1.8 million eggs are produced here weekly. The operation is fully automated and computer-controlled, with well-ventilated buildings, strictly controlled temperatures, humidity, and 16.5 hours of light daily to stimulate laying. Hens are fed up to 3 times a day by automated feeders, ensuring constant access to fresh, nutritionally formulated food. They also drink water from their cages. All these conditions are carefully monitored to maximize performance. Each hen can produce 1 egg per day, taking about 26 hours between eggs, averaging 312 eggs annually. The egg formation process is a biological marvel. When a hen is actively laying, nutrients from her food transform into essential yolk components. These nutrients travel from the liver to the ovary, where tiny tissue pockets called follicles gradually fill with yolk and grow. The largest, most mature follicle releases the yolk for the next day's egg, a sequence that continues with subsequent follicles. Over 1 to 2 weeks, a follicle develops from under 1 millimeter to 25 millimeters. Once mature, the follicle ruptures along a line with few blood vessels, called the stigma, releasing the yolk. This yolk then embarks on a 24-hour journey through the oviduct, undergoing various developmental stages. In the infundibulum, the yolk moves upwards, briefly uncovered by albumin. After about 15 minutes, it proceeds to the magnum, where a dense layer of egg white covers it over 3 hours. Next, in the isthmus, shell membranes are deposited, thin protein layers that gently envelop the albumin and yolk, giving the egg its characteristic firmness. The partially formed egg then moves to the shell gland, where the protective shell structure is completed over about 20 hours. Here, a thin, watery layer of albumin is secreted, moving through the shell membranes to the denser albumin around the yolk, further firming the egg. Then, a highly concentrated calcium carbonate solution is secreted, forming calcite crystals in the outer shell membrane. As these crystals grow, they interlock to form a solid structure, leaving tiny spaces that become the shell's pores. Finally, a special protein solution called the cuticle is deposited on the eggshell. This cuticle allows gas exchange through the pores but acts as a protective barrier against bacteria, ensuring the egg's integrity. Once shell formation is complete, the egg is expelled from the hen's cloaca. If fertilized, it goes to an incubator, otherwise it's sent to a processing and packaging plant for supermarket distribution. Egg handling is fully automated. After laying, eggs roll onto a conveyor belt in front of the cage, then transfer to a larger conveyor leading to the packing room. Chicken droppings fall through the cage bottom onto a separate belt. Despite this, some eggs get dirty and are thoroughly cleaned and disinfected. If you're finding this video informative, please subscribe and like for more content. The conveyor transports eggs to an elevator where the flow becomes a flood, moving eggs to the sorting room. Eggs arrive from all hen houses. A worker checks for dust and debris. Eggs are graded by quality. The best go to supermarkets, lower grades to processing plants for food products like mayonnaise. The sorting station is a high-speed, automated operation, processing 1.344 million eggs per hour. A vacuum lifts eggs to a cleaning station, where a washer with soap and disinfectant gently cleans them at 55 degrees C. They then pass through a dryer for 5 seconds. Inspectors examine shells for dirt and use a special light for internal irregularities or blood spots. Eggs pass under bright lights to highlight shell defects. Workers remove cracked eggs. A grading camera evaluates the exterior and acoustic sensors tap eggs to check strength, rejecting those below standard. Approved eggs move to electronic scales in their packaging line. Each egg is stamped with a lot number for quality control. A packaging machine places eggs into cartons, stamping expiration dates. Eggs are positioned wide end up to keep yolks centered, ready for shipment. Lower quality eggs are sent to an egg processing plant, stored in a controlled cooler before advanced separators. Liquid is extracted, then pasteurized and packaged. Eggs pass through a washing machine with detergent and hot water to remove dirt and pathogens, then rinsed. Next generation separators process all shell eggs, separating yolks from whites after breaking them into cups. This machine can separate over 2.2 million eggs daily. A blade cuts the shell, the egg breaks, and the yolk stays on top while the white flows into the lower cup. Small vibrations help whites drain through holes. Separating yolks is challenging due to a delicate membrane. Once separated, yolks are piped to pasteurization to eliminate bacteria, undergoing a temperature-controlled process. They are then rapidly cooled to prevent bacterial growth. Finally, plastic bags are filled with separated yolks, labeled and shipped to consumers. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and comment below.